This is the Flathead Valley Sports Haven, a brand new segment where I focus on current and former Flathead Valley area players, coaches, and sports figures, highlighting the best athletics the Valley has to offer. I'm your host, Cole Havens, and today in studio I have current quarterback for Flathead High School, Eli Coopman. Eli, thanks for joining me here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Let's just go ahead and start off with, take me through just Flathead High School's football season here thus far. I know the win against Billings Senior was huge. A new head coach here this year, new philosophies, new program in general. From a player standpoint, take me through what this early part of this season has been like so far.
Yeah, so we started off couple lightning delays early in the season. First game of the season got completely canceled after halftime because of lightning. And then our next game was senior. Went to senior, 7-hour bus ride. We were down 30-13 going in the fourth quarter, and then we ended up coming back and winning it. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. And then Hellgate, same thing with the weather. Got postponed at halftime. We were up about 10 going in with like 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And then we ended up playing the next day on Saturday at 7 p.m. And then played down in Helena. We were up at halftime again. Ended up losing some momentum, a couple big plays, and lost that game too. But just being at Flathead, especially this year, like with Coach Roach, it's amazing. He is I feel like he's like the perfect fit for our school. Like we've obviously been like a struggling program for the past couple of years now, or past while now, and just having him and like that positive like reinforcement, and just like we honestly, our entire team believes that like we're gonna do great this season. Like even though now we're 1-2 going into week 4 against one of the best teams in the state, we really just like we believe. Like last year and like the years I've been a part, I mean, I feel like there's just been like no belief really in the program, and it's just like amazing to have someone to be able to like give us that belief.
You know, talk to me more about that. Talk to me about the energy that Coach has brought in here this season. Talk to me about that belief, having that confidence. That's got to feel just really good, especially I know being a senior, you've been through it the last couple of years. Take me through just that shift and what that's been like.
Yeah, so I mean, coming into the season, like even like the summer, like so during the winter, we were doing like things he called the win the day sessions, and we were working out every day, like just going through like, I mean, we had to learn a whole brand new offense, so we were learning that, and he wasn't even in town. He was all the way in North Carolina or South Carolina, and so that was really cool. And he had like meetings with us, like Zoom calls, and then this summer, I mean, he really turned it on. I wasn't there much because I had baseball all summer. I was out of town, but yeah, just like, I don't know, everyone was talking about how like amazing how quick like we all like got super comfortable with him going into the summer, and like really everyone like believed in the program, and he got us into the MSU camp, which was amazing. I was able to be there for that, and we did that, and it was just like so helpful for even like all the guys, even the younger guys too, like they came, and yeah, it was just really good. Talk
to me about knowing the fact, I know whether you're in the Valley, no matter what school you're at, you're going to have a lot of locals in the area, but to know that Coach Roach is a Flathead Valley native, went to Whitefish High School, knows just about everything there is to know about Valley-wide schools. What's it like to have a coach that has Valley connections, that is from the Valley, that kind of knows the history of Flathead football and Flathead High School in general? Do you think, is that, I guess from a player standpoint, is that good to have a coach that knows the Valley?
I mean, yeah, it's amazing because like I mean, Montana high school football is like its own thing. Like I mean, it's awesome. Like I love how like hard-nosed Montana football is, and he obviously he gets it because he played high school and in college in Montana, going to Carroll, and it's just it's really cool having someone who's like kind of like in the same shoes as me, like especially from my perspective because like I'm quarterback and he was a quarterback high school and college, so it's really cool just like being able to learn and listen from him, like a guy who's like pretty much been exactly what I've been through.
Talk to me about, let's go into that Billings Senior game, because I know that was, no matter how this season goes, that's going to be a defining moment for not only this year, but years to come. Talk to me about that win. Not only what did it mean to the program, what did it mean to you, the players, what did it mean to the coaching staff to get that win in that fashion?
Yeah, honestly, I was like, I've talked to my teammates about this. We honestly wanted to win it for Coach Roach. I mean, we all like, I don't know, it was just really cool, especially like the way we won it, coming back down down 30-13 going into the fourth quarter, and just, really, I honestly believe without Coach Roach, I don't know if we would have came out with a win there. And just talking to all the teammates, like I said, we wanted a winner for Coach Roach. It was amazing to start the season off like that, going into week 3, 1-0 because of our game got canceled. But, being undefeated with a brand new coach and a pretty, terrible previous record.
It was a long time coming, right?
Yeah, a long time coming.
How long was it spaced out between wins before that win?
So the last time Flathead won, I was a sophomore, and it was the last game of our season against Hellgate.
So 2.5 years, give or take?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And it was really cool. To be honest, I was crying. Everyone was crying. It was an amazing experience. I've never experienced a team like this. Everyone's so bought in, and the belief is just there, and it's amazing. It really is.
And then in that win, you were selected as Montana AA Prep Football Player of the Week. You combined for over 330 yards through the air and on the ground, 4 total touchdowns. Take me through your performance in that game. You had a heck of a game.
Yeah, it was fun. Last year I wasn't really much of a running quarterback, and I ended up running or having more yards that game than I did all season last year. So Coach Rose definitely has helped me realize that I am a running quarterback. We run obviously. If you watch a film, we run a lot of quarterback read, lots of options. So it's really cool. He's really just kind of formed the offense around me and my receivers and my running back who's out right now, which with a dislocated elbow, which really sucks because he plays both sides of the ball too, so it's losing 2 spots. But yeah, it was a great game. Honestly, my O-line this year is absolutely, they are insane. Our entire O-line, starting from my center, Cohen, Riley, to both my guards, Jacob Berry and Brady Freed, and then my tackles, my right tackle just transferred from Eureka. He's a big guy, probably 6'4", 250. Kyler Coopman, and then Hudson Capser, who's getting recruited by the Cats and the Grizz, my left tackle, and he's a big guy. Those guys standing next to them in the huddle, it's just they're towering over me. And I thought I was a tall guy, but yeah, they're massive. And without them, there's no way we would have won that game. And I wouldn't have had the success I did without them.
Talk to me about, too, I know when you're a senior, when you have a coaching change, it's often hardest on the seniors because you're getting 1 year in this program. Yeah. But one thing, too, is when you look back on this years down the road, you guys are hopefully the class that, in a sense, is the one that spearheads this turnaround. Talk to me about that balance of knowing, hey, this is going to suck because we only get 1 year under Coach Roach. But at the same time, hopefully we can leave an imprint. We can leave the building blocks for years to come. Talk to me about what it means to be a senior right now.
Yeah, and honestly, even before Coach Roach was hired, that was our goal. We all us seniors, some of us seniors had a meeting after our previous head coach got fired, and we said obviously we looked at the record last year and said we want to leave an impact on this program and this team and this school. And even before Coach Roach was hired, we had that meeting, and we all just we really just wanted to leave a legacy on the school and the team, Coach Roach, and then Coach Roach coming in here really made us just believe even more. It's pretty crazy, and I wish I had, I've said this to multiple of my teammates. I wish I had 4 years under him. He's so cool. I wish I learned so much every day from him. Even today, we've got, right before I came here, I had a meeting with him, with the leadership council. It's 7 of us that the coaches voted and chose for us to be a part of. And we're talking about what mental toughness means and, what it means to us. Coach Roach was saying, how, he doesn't want mental toughness to be just, a buzzword. He wants it to be, because, everyone can just, everyone be just oh, yeah, we got to be mentally tough. But,
What is mentally tough,
yeah, exactly. Right? He wants us to, show everyone what mentally tough actually is, and it's not a buzzword. And, especially us being up halftime in our last 2 games and coming out with a loss, we really need to be mentally tough. And so, yeah, that's what we're working on right now with the Leadership Council.
Go more into that, actually. I like that, being mentally tough. It's kind of doing the I had a former program that I broadcasted for, and they called it kind of win in the dark type of thing, like doing the right thing when maybe the right thing isn't the easiest thing to do, right? Like to be a champion, you got to work on Saturday nights, right? Instead of maybe going out and hanging out with your friends, you got to work on a Friday night. You got to put in maybe film study on Sunday. Talk to me about that mentally tough aspect. How do you go out? How do you show that?
Yeah, so honestly, mentally tough to me is just like, I mean, you have to be mentally tough to be a student athlete, like juggling sports and school and all the other stuff, like all the fun stuff you do and everything. But mentally tough is really just, I feel like you just can't give up. So toughness for me is like just the level of or how much you can get pushed until you give up. So I think mentally tough is the same thing. Just like
the mind gives up long before the body does.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And I just feel like, I mean, really, I feel like we're all mentally tough, but I mean, you can always get more mentally tough. I mean, again, using our games as an example, both times just 2 big plays and just ruined our momentum, and we all just put our heads down, and it just ruined the game from there, and there's no coming back. And if we had that mentally tough aspect, we would just forget about it, short-term memory, go back and keep our momentum and win the game.
Well, your upcoming opponent, Missoula Big Sky, undefeated on the season, 4-0. Speaking of mentally tough, talk to me about preparing for a very quality Missoula Big Sky team here tomorrow. Yeah,
so they're a great team. A lot of respect to them. I know most of the guys on there. They're awesome. They're really cool guys. Their defense is obviously pretty good. They've let up 13 points in the last 4 weeks. But honestly, we see a lot of flaws in their defense. We see lots of misassignments by them, but obviously some of them will get fixed up. But we're just really looking forward. Offensively, we're looking forward to pick on some of those miscues by them. We're going to try and put a lot of points up on the board because they've got an amazing offense too. So, and our defense is we're preparing pretty well for them defensively too. We've got a lot of new stuff going in just for them. So we'll be ready.
Is this going to be more of a shootout kind of game, or do you think it's going to be an offensive grind kind of game? Our defense is going to shine, or is offense going to shine, do you think?
I think it's going to be a shootout. I mean, I know we've got one of the best offenses in the state. I mean, we've scored tons of points in our 3 weeks that we've played, and I just really feel like we're going to do. I think we're going to score a lot of points on them. I mean, they haven't really played the best opponents. I think their opponents' record combined is 2-13. So they've obviously put up a lot of points and not let up a lot of points. And our thing is we kind of score a lot of points and don't let up a lot of points, or at least in the first half we haven't recently. And I just feel like, I feel like it's going to be a shootout.
Well, and AA is kind of different in terms of how your schedule is molded compared to Class A, Class B, Class C, whatever it may be. Class A and B, you get non-conference games, right?
Yeah.
In AA, you start off the bat with a conference game. There's no, in a sense, bunnies to get you ready. Talk to me about the grueling schedule that you play in AA, knowing just about every game's a conference opponent.
Yeah, well, the first 2 games are out of conference, and then...
But still, and
they're both teams are amazing teams, like Billings Senior and Great Falls, which got canceled. But I mean, they're amazing teams, and it's just crazy because all of Montana AA teams have a chance to win no matter what game it is. So I think that's another really cool thing about Montana football. But yeah, I mean, our schedule is really hard. I mean, I believe that the West is so much better than the East right now. I mean, they got Gallatin over there and Billings West, but besides that, I feel like we could compete with anyone in the East. But the West is pretty stacked this year. We've obviously got Glacier just across the street, Big Sky, Capital's not doing well this year, but Sentinel, all those schools, they're amazing, and we've got to play all of them. And there's a couple of us like Hellgate, Helena High, us. We're all trying to get a playoff spot, and it's pretty hard when you got such a hard schedule.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you about the Kalispell rivalry, Flathead versus Glacier. If not this year, it feels like this rivalry is on the verge of being one of those Whitefish Columbia Falls rivalries again, a Polson Ronan kind of rivalry, a the Helena schools, the Missoula schools, how
Yeah.
they bat. It seems like Kalispell Flathead and Kalispell Glacier are on the verge of becoming one of those great rivalries again.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how great it's going to be, or it will be, when that rivalry is kind of at that level that you want it at again.
Yeah, totally. I mean, honestly, we all know each other, and like we all respect each other. Like, obviously, there's a lot of like extra stuff that goes on like outside of the games, and obviously Glacier is doing. I mean, all props to them. They're doing amazing this year. They've got great coaching staff, great players, great kids. I mean, I love all. They're all cool. But yeah, it would be awesome. It'd be awesome to make it fun game. I mean, last year it was pretty rough. I think it was like 56-0. But this year, I honestly really do think we got a good shot. We've got the big guys to do it. We've got the athletes to go do it. And I mean, we could definitely sneak one on them. It'd be an amazing win. I mean, dream come true for sure.
Well, let's stay focused on Big Sky for the task at hand. But aside from football, I also want to talk about you a little bit here. You're a multi-sport athlete. You play football, obviously, basketball, track, baseball. Talk to me about being a multi-sport athlete, playing 4 sports. How do you feel like that has improved your career? How much has that maybe helped you get to where you want to be, or is helping you get to where you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, totally. I think multi-sport athletes, like, that's what coaches look for in an athlete. Like, I'm getting recruited for baseball right now, and all the baseball coaches are so excited when I tell them I'm a quarterback, and they just like they say, like, I get so many leadership skills and like different environments, like being on different kinds of teams. It just helps so much with leadership skills and athletically. I mean, basketball is amazing because it's so side to side, and it helps on your agility so much. Helps with football, helps with baseball, helps with track. And then track, I mean, it just all helps as one and makes you a better athlete. So I totally recommend everyone to do as many sports as they can. It is really mentally challenging, but again, coming back to the mentally tough thing, like, you have to be mentally tough to be a multi-sport athlete, especially in high school, in college. Yeah, especially in college, but yeah.
Speaking of mentally tough, baseball is probably one of the more mentally tough sports out there. Being recruited for baseball, take me through what's the recruitment process been like? What has the whole ordeal of going to schools, doing visits, being recruited, being looked at? Take me through what that's been like for you.
Yeah, so just a couple weeks ago, I got back from a visit to the University of Oregon.
You're wearing the Oregon gear?
Yeah, we're in Oregon gear right now. It's college game day theme for homecoming week today, so repping the brand. But yeah, I mean, it was amazing. They bought me tickets to the game, the MSU and the Montana State versus Oregon game, which was really cool. Toured their facilities. It was amazing. And I've been talking to some other schools. Had a great season this year for baseball, and just it's really fun. Like, I mean, it's honestly like a dream come true. Like, I've always wanted to play college sports. I really didn't care what. And baseball is just like, I mean, I love baseball. Baseball is so fun. Big props to Chris Gillette. He is my baseball coach here. He's really helped me with all of this. And yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. Yeah.
Kind of a multifaceted question coming at you here. Do you have a top, like, few schools that you're looking at, or a top, have you put together a list yet in terms of maybe who are more realistic, and kind of what are you looking for in a program? What obvious programs are recruiting you, but you're doing the same. You're trying to find what fits best for you. What do you look for when you're going through this?
Yeah, so I've got, I mean, a couple schools right now, obviously Oregon, but so college baseball is just so different now with the whole transfer portal and everything. I mean, honestly, another like route that's really looking like that we're really looking into is the junior college route.
I would say, do not knock the JUCO route.
No, I mean, especially now so they just adjusted roster sizes for each like division. So all the divisions are going to be getting better because the people who would be in Division I, like barely, is now just going to be JUCO or Division II or NAI. Really, like, I mean, the level of baseball from Division I to JUCO is really like it's getting close.
It's separated by 5 miles per hour on a pitch, basically.
Yeah, literally, yeah, and I mean, it's just totally different than it was like even 5 years ago now. So yeah, we're just really looking into like what's best for me. Like, I could go JUCO, play for a year or two, start my freshman and sophomore year, or go to like a D1 like powerhouse like Oregon and maybe get a couple innings in, work with like the best coaches in the nation, and develop, and then start maybe my sophomore, junior, senior year, and then obviously try and get drafted from there. But
I love that you say the JUCO route, though, because 10, 15 years ago when I was in high school, the going a JUCO route was looked down upon.
Yeah.
That was looked at something like, why are you doing that? If you're a college athlete, you're a college athlete. I don't care what level you're playing on. Talk to me about, I guess for you, because you're kind of living in this more where things are kind of opening up, it seems, type of thing. Talk to me about that JUCO route, how great it is to maybe have that more as, now it seems like more of a good thing to do. It seems like more of a benefit maybe to have now than maybe it did 15 years ago.
I mean, yeah, totally. I mean, even like the recruiting process, like D1 coaches are going to look at JUCO kids before they look at high school kids because they're older and they've had more experience, more and probably better coaching me as college coaches at junior college. And there's amazing coaches all across the nation that coach at junior colleges, and junior colleges have so much contacts with bigger schools because they've sent players there and
every
they trust each other.
Every program has a pipeline that they like
exactly.
to.
Yep. And so junior college, I mean, it's looking really promising for sure, especially if you're, and it's cool because even if you're like not like coming out of high school, you're not ready for that Division I level yet, you can go develop at the junior college level, 1 or 2 years, come up, be a star at Oregon or wherever you go. And yeah, it's really cool.
And then you don't play for the Lakers. You play for a different program. Take me through the program you're playing for. Do you get to play for them one more year here this summer, or is it kind of off to college right away?
So the past couple of years I've played for the Sluggers, they're just down the street. That's Chris Gillette, who I was talking about. I've played with them, and a couple of my teammates, Nico Young out of Columbia Falls and Cooper Pelk out of Glacier, we're teammates all along like throughout like middle school and all the way into high school. Coach Chris Gillette sent us to some of his good friends out of Spokane, and they've got a prospect team up there. So Cooper, Nico, and I played on that team this summer. Really got us a ton of exposure. Cooper's probably going to end up playing college football somewhere anyways. And Nico and I are in the same boat looking to play college baseball. And yeah, so we're on a prospect team, kids from Spokane, kids from Idaho, just really all over. It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
And then I want to come back to one thing too, because you're involved in whatever it may be, sports, clubs. It's your senior year of high school type of thing. Talk to me about living in the moment. Oftentimes we always look ahead to what's next, what's coming up, what's that next big thing. Talk to me about enjoying the senior year, living in the moment, and really cherishing it for what it is.
This like one example is like living in my like senior year. Like I'm just going all out for homecoming week. Like all the themes, like Monday was Minion Monday. Got all dressed up with my friends. We all bought outfits. It's just really cool, like experiencing this. Like for the last, it's honestly sad, heartbreaking, but I'm ready to go on to the next level of my life. And yeah, I'm just trying to take it one step at a time, day by day, game by game. Really excited. Yeah.
And then, obviously a lot in store for you, college baseball, hopefully in the works. How about some advice that you would give maybe to whether it's your freshman self, whether it's another freshman? What's the biggest piece of advice you would give maybe a young athlete, an 8th grader, coming up and wanting to go the path of maybe playing sports and maybe extending their career?
Yeah, like I said earlier, like I think one of the best things you can do for yourself as an athlete is be a multi-sport athlete. Going into my freshman year, I had no clue what I wanted to do, like athletically. I still have no clue what I want to do academically, but just going in, my biggest piece of advice, do everything, be a part of as many teams as you can, learn from everyone, find that mentor that you can follow and learn so much from, like I have from Coach Roach, and that's my advice.
Perfect. Flathead High School, get him back on the map, so to speak, here in the AA ranks. You can catch Eli Coopman and the Flathead Braves every Friday, obviously playing at Legend Stadium here in Kalispell, a great stadium. Eli, thanks for taking the time to come on and join me here today. It was great to kind of get to know you, hear your story, and hear your journey.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. It's a cool place.